So, let's get this going. This is Disco Elysium. Or, as requested. Oh, also I should put the chat on the screen. I don't actually know where I should put the chat. I haven't figured that out. Maybe that part is good, maybe not. We'll see once we're in game. Let's start a new game and maybe there's an opening cutscene. I don't even know. I haven't even clicked that yet. Nope, it's archetypes. Okay, so create your own. Of course, we're going to have to create our own character. There's no way about that. There seem to be multiple stats. You have intelligence. Okay, I'm assuming from the very little information I have that this is kind of like a. I know it's an RPG. It's probably kind of a Western style RPG. Looking at this, that int psi. Your power to influence yourself and others. It's like main stats, 4 main stats. This written with an F here though. Probably to differentiate it from psi. And motorics. Well, okay, I guess this is going to be me setting up a character because I love setting up characters. So don't expect me to be leaving this screen very quickly. I know Jake would just click random. No, I love putting in some effort. So apparently also we're this very well mustached fella. So extremely intelligent. So what are even the ones? Physical. Gets things done but dumb as a rock. Well, if that's a solution, that is a solution. They do seem to prefer at least one of the phys or motoricus skills. So motorics gives you hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire, interfacing, and composure. I can't mouse over here. Let's see if we get the... let's just... Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, how does this work? Aha, it's just a random sum game. How intelligent you are, how emotionally intelligent you are, how muscular you are, how agile you are. I mean, we could be an extreme wimp, and I bet this is extremely bad to do this, because there's probably going to be some physical challenges that are just going to be terribly important. Like, usually if you're bad at in role-playing games, if you're like really bad physically, you're going to die if there's any kind of physical challenge. So do we really want to be smart? I mean, let's go back. What are these psychological volition? Inland Empire. I don't know what kind of stat that is supposed to be. Empathy. Authority, on the other hand, that's a good one. That's like a charisma stat. Suggestion. That's like a magnetic personality but unstable. I see. And they all went with a 5-1-2-4 setup. Interestingly, there's no motor focus, which is kind of like the thief build. You can do basically any build. Oh, nice. I mean, the thief build is to go motor skills, obviously. Can we go above 5? No, we cannot go above 5. I mean, if you're a min-maxer, you want to dump stat something. I mean, we could be very agile and very intelligent. That's like the thief build. Now, I have no idea about the character and anything, so it's hard for me to envision what kind of things I would like to do. Meanwhile, as far as I go here... Oh, wait, no, you can go to 6. What? Why can't this one go to 6? What? You can go to 6. Hmm? Why? Ah, I was just too stupid. Okay. Well, of course we're gonna have to, like, do a real min-maxing. Min-maxing. How well you move your body. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be an agile dancer. Huh? We're genius in motorics. I don't know. What is motorics? Hand-eye perception reaction speed. I mean, perception. If I know one thing about games, perception is king. So we're gonna go with this. We're gonna be the genius motorics. We're gonna be slippery and we're gonna be not so great in everything else, essentially. Although I wonder, sometimes like a 2 versus a 1 probably doesn't make any difference. We don't need to be strong. We can be like average intelligence. Yeah, let's go this. Let's go like this. We don't need to be... You don't need to be strong if you're very quick. Huh? Meanwhile, we should have at least some social skills. Okay. And... Set skill. Okay, we can set a skill. Perception. Okay, what does perception do? Oh god. Oh god. At high levels, perception takes every finite detail of the world. I guess we're gonna skill these in the game anyway, so... Composure... Oh, composure! Well, there's a lot of spoilers here. Already said something about cops here. So... Also, these are some spooky artworks. I like it. So, I mean, I said perception is king. Reaction speed is also pretty good. Are we going to be... Yeah, we're reacting before anyone else can react, right? Ah, okay. Although it doesn't make it sound like too high skills in something is bad. At high levels, it will make your twitch reflex freakishly good. It makes it sound like we're gonna shoot people. I mean, rather be the one shooting than be the one shot, right? So, here we go. It's reaction speed time. An untouchable man. Yeah, let's be an untouchable man. Okay, I assume... Let's see what we built here. I would probably also enjoy very much intelligence and emotional intelligence to get most of... I'm just worried we're gonna miss most of the story. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Also, that was very blurry.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay, so I assume this is my ancient reptilian brain talking to me? Or it's another person's ancient reptilian brain, which is more scary. Oh, well, apparently...
Ever.
We don't need to do anything. Well, that's it. What is that? Oh, is that auto progress? I don't know. Please stop. No, why are you counting down the time? Wait, no, was that like... What? Okay,
Never, ever.
I don't know what I did there. What is that? Is that the Twitch integration I'm seeing here? Ah! I see, I see. Okay, it seems to work. Somebody voted number 1. Or, I don't know, multiple people? I don't know, actually. I don't see how many votes there are. I just see a single vote. Okay, so the Twitch integration works, and it doesn't force me to pick it, so that's really good. I mean, we don't want to keep money.
Ever, baby.
Okay, this was a false choice, so...
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Okay, ex-wives. We're gonna save that one. What was that about the ex something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Yeah, the chat location needs to go somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Also, I feel like it's very quiet, but this one was almost whispered on purpose, I guess. So our limbic system, which is our fight and flight reflex, I'm not that good with brain anatomy, is telling us we shouldn't be aware of our body. No, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I love references to deep sea, so... Allons-y, never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light. I mean, we should be aware of things. We're a perception man.
Do you really?
I mean, probably he doesn't really, but it makes a lame story if he does, so... We do.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Okay, there's the Inland Empire. Easy success. Okay. Here, you should ask what's out there first. Okay, so apparently we did something to ourselves. To, not think about things out there, including our ex-wife. Are we most surprised that we did this to ourselves? No, we already know that, so... We wanna know what's
There's
waiting.
this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Okay, so we're on some kind of big ball, I assume planet. And the apes are the humans, but sometimes there's a non-trivial interpretation of these things. How big is the
You
ball?
can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
I see.
Infinitesimally small.
It's actually talking about Super Monkey Ball. Of course it is. And what's this duking it
Time
out?
for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
I mean, this makes sense for a limbic system to say that you just have to beat the other evil apes in the face. That is kind of a sad take, though, limbic system.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
Oh, I mean, if I hate it, it will be aborted. If I like it, it'll be a full playthrough.
You lost.
We lost! Oh no. Also, Joshua, do you know this game? Also music. Pretty loud. Oh! Oh my. Okay, I think I have control. Let's get some pants. -1 savoir faire. +1 electrochemistry. Sure. I mean, we could look worse. Press tab to highlight. Oh, there's our tie, huh? Disco
You
ass
hear
play.
a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Okay, I can hear
It
keys in my
says
pocket.
whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
The door? Which door? Okay. Okay, game, I wasn't even trying that yet, but okay, I already heard.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Savoir faire. Okay. Let's try this.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
Okay. Oh, hello, Rombi, Cozy Dodecahedron R. Am I considering a career switch? Also, the midlife crisis is already here. Let's not pretend it's incoming. No, I'm not gonna become a mainstreamer, but... Oh, there's also a time limit. Oh, I hate being timed. Anyway,
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie.
this is
4
a
or 5
game
different patterns.
that I'm
The knot
maybe
reminds
gonna
you of a
stream all of.
noose.
Why would I pull on the fan? Yeah, let's just wear the horrific necktie. What happened here?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Okay. Ooh. Easy 9, huh? Let's assess the damage.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
Okay, we can't assess the damage.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
You love his voice? Okay. I hope you mean my voice, Nev. Also, okay, it's not a real-time net. Okay, I see it. Oh, that's much better. It's like an action limit then. Yeah, that's cool. Commodore Red. What else do we have here? Come on. Tore out the tape. Jeez Louise. Take everything we can. What is that? Is that a shoe? Green shoe. Okay, what we got in our bathroom? Oh god, Jesus Christ, man. Clean up. Oh, we're looking mighty fine. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. Oh. Alright, how do we look?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We put one into physicalist. This can't be us ripping faucets off. But in a fierce discharge of masculine energy, that's putting a positive spin on it.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Oh, how poetic. I like that one. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Oh, really? We have no memory. Really, nothing.
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Oh, really?
All recollection of the person
Okay.
you are,
Oh,
the
that's
as
much
you
enough.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Sure, let's touch our face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
Wait, the mirror is... Wait, it was the mirror talking? No, wait. I hope it's not the mirror talking. Anyway, what's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry, touch your nose.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Okay, we're gonna have to face it eventually. Nah. Do we have to? Well, we don't know how we look. I can see it in the bottom left. I want to stop doing this. Well, we can always run away.
Behold.
It's not that bad. Come on.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I'm not making it. The face is
Please
making
stop.
it itself.
It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Oh, hello, Taciturn. A gem of a game? Well, I'm happy to hear it. Also, the main picture I see here looks a lot better than the character card down in the bottom left we have here. It's an expression of pain. It's literally hide the pain, Harold. What is the emotion we're trying to convey? A superstardom. I mean, we clearly don't know what we do. So
You should check yourself for a pulse, because from here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
A cadaverous spasm. Jesus Christ, are we a hypochondriac? Then we should check our pulse.
You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That is some difficult checks. Encyclopedia, Formidable 13. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Sure, let's try that.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Alright. Should we read? I mean, I guess a 3% chance on a two-sided die challenge. That's the 1 in 36, so we need to roll double sixes, I guess. I guess it's like 2 dice rolls here. So that also means on average we would add a 7. Our electrochemistry is 2, so our average roll is a 9 on electrochemistry. Which is very, very poor. Well, let's still why would we try to stop smiling? I mean, if it makes us uncomfortable, let's try.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Oh, jeez, we're really making a big thing out of that grin. Oh, I like it. Is that another mirror? Or is that like a cupboard? Oh, right click? What does right click do? I don't know. Soap. I need toilet. Nope. Let's move. We can look at our character sheet. Right. Oh, we can level up. We do not have enough skill points. Okay, we cannot level up. Probably. I mean, this is already something. Being an avid Pathfinder and D&D 5e player, I can tell you that if games have lots of different skills, it is very difficult for them to be evenly spread. So yeah. We have a 7 here, so we can get up to a 14 easily. No, I don't want to look at the window anymore. What is that white panel there? Come on, tell me something about the white panel. Also, what is that? I don't know. That's probably another Twitch integration for like temporary stat boosts or something. We're not gonna use that. That seems like cheating. Empty cassette. Lot. Okay, from our white satin we get minus suggestion plus 1 conceptualization. From the horrific nectar we get inland empire, which is kind of like our subconscious, I would assume. Disco ass blazer. Oh my. Can you believe these are like high graphic settings? I can't. Okay. Keep moving. Keep moving. Oh boy. Oh, looks like there's central heating here. Don't know what we had for dinner, but we don't seem to have a kitchen here. open that door. Oh, we're suddenly fine. What? A revival zone of control 01 blight. Okay. Some kind of warning. Shestaparel minus centigrade overcast. Oh, is that like weather report, huh? Let's pick up what's on the table. Grab some money. Real. Iguanas. Oh, it's freezing. And these names, they
Hello,
sound Spanish.
officer.
It's March 51. Okay.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Okay, she can't be more than 28. Thanks for perception. I mean, perception is already paying off, huh? Confirmation bias. Oh, it's confirmation bias. Yeah, of course. Also, it's like survivorship bias because I don't see the checks that I don't see.
No.
He seems perplexed by your question. I mean, you're a police officer. Ah, okay. Why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Oh, is it a hotel? Oh, we're not living here. Ooh. Ooh, our life is not that in shambles.
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer? We're not suggesting random woman here, no. We don't even know if we're married at this point.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
They let almost anyone.
Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Oh, Jesus Christ, maybe I shouldn't have picked up perception because that was some pretty judgmental observations. Oh. Also, our total is not that amazing here, only a 12. It hits me quite well, oh no. Oh no. I should get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before.
Oh, what is our signature phrase going
She
to
looks
be?
back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes?
Okay. Let's not spook her off. Let's first ask this meaningful question. Like, your room is almost next to mine.
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any
I
visitors?
couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
All right, let's hear about the loud disco music we're listening to.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Ostentatious orchestrations.
Oh were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
Ah, that's when we ripped out the tape, right?
A slow, sad song started playing,
Well,
like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
okay, what was I saying?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself is very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I mean, she understood a lot, considering she at first said she couldn't hear anything. Also, is this like Hangover, but I don't know. Is this our job to find out what we did? When you say a wound, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast?
Yes. It was very cool.
Oh wow, you do not look like 28 up in this picture here.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Please tell me there wasn't anything else.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Sometimes there are these continue buttons. I wonder if there's secret checks here, or it's just why they would like split her dialogue into 2 parts like this.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
What is it that they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where is here?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol. That doesn't sound very Spanish.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Ah, easy success. Oof, you say easy success, but man, we just barely made that one. We remembered something. Revachol. Revachol forever.
Forever and ever.
Is it 51? The check difficulty was easy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I guess it's a 9. That doesn't actually mean it's easy for me, because a 9 for us is like, we need to roll at least a 6, which is more than 50% chance, but not that much.
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
Oh, that's what number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been? Man, we're making a fool of ourselves.
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
Okay, she knows a lot of history for somebody working in a brothel.
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Okay, she is very smart and educated. I don't want to let her go, but I guess we gotta let her go.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Alright, let's sniff her old... Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking.
The door is closed.
Oh, let's
There
talk
is
to
no
her.
answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside.
Oh, she's showering.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Oh, wait, why was that a success? What is that? Oh, where did that brothel idea come from? I mean, she's living alone in a hostel and her beauty is fading faster than it should be? I don't know. Maybe she has a very good job. But the first thing I was thinking of lonely woman in a rundown brothel is that she's working as a prostitute, I guess. I succeeded my judgmental perception check in real life. I mean, I always succeed at that one. If there's an easy check to succeed in, it's that one. Okay, once again, I succeeded in an Inland Empire check, which tells me that I'm lonely. Should I just say to the door that I'm alone? No, we have some dignity.
The door is closed.
What? I didn't even try the door handle. Oh. Alright, let's try again.
Still no answer.
Oh, we know she's showering. No, we're not gonna go into her room while she's showering. We're not a monster. Not yet, at least. Was there a balcony or something? Inland Empire was a very fun skill to have. Il Sarava, 52 centigrade. Sunbreaks and starbursts? What the hell is the weather in this place? Low on health, put points into endurance. I thought I'd be like on the balcony here. Because I thought surely the exit is downstairs. Oh, yeah, this could be a balcony. Alright, let's investigate. Oh, we threw our shoe out of the window. If we throw our shoe here, that's quite some angle. No. Well, our savoir-faire is not very high now. And it's the whirling something. And it has neon lights, so we're at least neon level technology. Which I don't know how late that is. I mean, it's clear they have electricity here. Radios, so... Tape players. Those look magnetic. When was that invented? Was that before or after this? Nothing on the front page rings a bell.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Oh, we got some XP for finding our shoes.
Two baby crocodiles.
Like two baby crocodiles. Okay. Conceptualization. I wonder if successful checks maybe just give experience. These do not look like normal cop shoes. They do not.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
No, okay. Thanks, composure.
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Alright. I don't like our health being very low and our moral being also very low. Well, I'm sure we need neither help nor more. Is that a socket? I think that's a socket. There's also a fire escape plan and clearly some open cables. Looks like early 60s. Morale, not moral. Oh. Well, that's less interesting. There was something about drugs, but I couldn't read it because I was reading the chat instead. Oh, music. No, let's look at that first. Oh, karaoke make just waiting for somebody to sing. No, I want you to look at this one here. No, come on. I have to stand down? Okay.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Your vast, oceanic soul. My skull's cubic content is obscured by the hangover, that is true.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
What should I sing?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Or Ostentious orchestration, folks.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
That's not how profoundness works, Mr. Inland Empire. I'm starting to trust you less and less.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
No, we didn't even agree to sing that song. Not singing that stupid sad song unless, well, we can take a look at the lyrics. If the lyrics aren't, like, terrible, maybe. Certainly not sing something just because it's sad. That's stupid. A large bubble is rising to the a waterfall, okay. A nosafet. Okay. Monday. We have a Monday. Perfect to get working. Someone is working in the kitchen. Someone is a... Oh, there's money there. Union paraphernalia. We got here a mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 4 p.m. Oh, so much dialogue. Oh, what did I expect? Oh, Mr. Barkeeper, what you got for us?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes.
Disdain.
Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Oh wow. Garte, the cafeteria manager.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Logic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I do not... No, we're not gonna intimidate them. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Okay, let's look at the stuff bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken, The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Ste Koarius Skua."
Well, let's use the information we know.
Look, your buddy is over there.
Okay.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
I mean, he's not the bartender, he's the cafeteria manager, I already know. So, we're not gonna ask him if he's the bartender. Also, he's mean. What about this room? Ah, the kitchen. We did hear somebody is in the kitchen, though. But we can't hear anything. How am I finding the game? I mean, we've barely started. Come on. I can't just judge it. What does this say? Summer doors closed for the winter. So it is winter. Winter in a Revachol. What do we have here? Bottle of rum. What about you? Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
A colorful piece of plastic? What? Are we like... You can zoom in and out? I'll try zooming, but also... A colorful piece of plastic,
On
really?
the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Okay, let's inspect the piece of plastic that he has.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
I mean, are we the kind of cop that steals IDs? Wake him up? Or steal his ID? I mean, we're just taking care of it.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic.
I mean, I went for the
and a
thief
leather
build,
bound
yeah.
pocketbook.
And also, no, we're not stealing it, but he's leaving it out in the open. Somebody that's like, some bad person could come and steal his ID. We're a cop. We're just going to be a custodian of his ID so that nobody steals it. And the man?
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook. Ugh. Steal the document? Jesus Christ, okay, I gotta rethink this. Two plus two was a very low roll, it was exactly enough. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook. Alright, well, I mean... I don't know. Do we want the pocketbook? Take what's inside? I mean, I can't... Oh no, you maybe know this. No, I'm gonna let you vote. I don't know. Do we steal the whole book or do we just swipe through what's inside? Also, it's only 15 seconds for voting with the stream delay. Everybody's like... Okay, nobody wants to close the carabiner. Carabiner? Carabiner? I don't even know in English. Yeah, okay, we're stealing it
You
all.
slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore.
Oh no, it's both steps. Okay, well, we're gonna see what's in the pocketbook.
You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real.
Oh,
It
we find
feels
some.
nice and greasy.
It feels nice and greasy. Well, it's some money.
The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He
You
remains silent.
Silent. Oh no, I feel bad already with like an evil thief. I don't like being evil people. Oh well. I literally made the thief belt, so... We're not gonna wake him up. Let's
The
pick up the
man
pills.
does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Maybe. Let's
You've
see
just
about
picked
that.
up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
It's on the bottom left corner of the screen. It's probably the +1 here. Magnesium. Okay, well, we're not gonna wake him up. Alright, what do we have now? We have a dock worker shift card, which is worth something. The bottom left corner was a picture of the man. The two of you look nothing alike. That's gonna be a problem, huh? You've never seen or heard Miss Tutorial Agent? You can turn her on or off. I didn't change anything though. She was turned on by default. I saw it in the options. Royal Pinball Machine. Oh, pinball, huh? Oh, lady, what are you about?
Hello, sweetie.
Oh god, you look a lot older in that picture here. Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. Oh my.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay. Well, is that our colleague?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Alright, let's shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Oh, no, I do cryptozoologist, because cryptozoology, I was like a fan of cryptozoology when I was a child. Like, who doesn't want to be a cryptozoologist when you're, like, young? Also, give me 1 second here. I hope this doesn't minimize the game. Alright. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Oh, we can invent a name for ourselves. Say nothing. Oh, that's... We're not very good at conceptualizing. A thief shouldn't... It doesn't need a
It
name.
looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Oh, he's been waiting 3 days for us already. Let's nod to the other one.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Have we mapped out the initial interviews? Let's say we haven't. He looks like the kind of guy who wants to map them out.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
From the tree. No, it sounds like we didn't.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
I mean, kind of obvious, yeah.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Oh yeah, let's try him. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? Let's try him
We all
out.
feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
Wait, why does he suddenly have a French
A
accent?
bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket has folded up his newspaper and is now tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's been waiting for quite some time.
Okay, let's get going. Let's not pretend that let's keep pretending we know what we're doing.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Okay, yeah, let's check for our badge.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Let's say it wasn't on me. Yeah, we gotta get. Damn it! A thief build should be good at lying. Right. And no, that's more like a scammer, I guess. No, we're not pretending.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Oh! He's in my party. Okay.
Yes?
No, we're not telling him that I can't remember anything. Let's talk about him.
Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Well, we'll work together if we have more report. Also, I can steal from you better.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Legendary? What? I tell him he wears glasses, he says that's correct, and then I would need a legendary check? No, I don't. Glasses are cool, I guess. What does the no, I don't in brackets mean here? I'm not quite sure how I'm reading. Well, just observing.
I guess you don't need glasses, then.
That feels like it should have come before that check. Anyway. Oh, let's be racist to him, yeah.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Alright. Okay then.
I don't speak a word of Seolite, and I've never met either one of my grandparents. There is nothing ethnic I can tell you, or anyone else.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
Do you ever have conversations with your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Wait, the conceptualization skill things. But the lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rudimentary.
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Alright, and tell me a secret about yourself. Nah, we're not close enough for that. Okay,
No.
let's try. Okay. Oh,
The
okay.
lieutenant nods.
That's all
Good.
for it now.
Let's change the subject.
Alright, let's tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Oh no, what do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on, retrograde amnesia? No, I didn't tell him that yet. Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me now, this seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
You say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why
The
not?
deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy? What? White male in his 40s, what more do you need?
I'm relieved that you agree. Anyhow, let's get back to the case. What's
All right.
good?
Man, our mullet. We're really rocking this mullet.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. We say nothing.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Alright, who made the call? We're getting mysteries over mysteries.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Reaction speed? Why is that reaction speed? That doesn't feel like reaction speed at all. Okay.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
I mean, the number is with the lieutenant. I guess we quickly realized this or something.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes.
I have everything. You?
Let's ask him again.
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
The cafeteria manager is clearly agitated again. Wait, didn't I say yes I do have questions? but I answered, oh, you mean, do I have questions? I must have misclicked. Or I'm hallucinating. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Fine.
Extra fine.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Alright, then let's ask him. Are you the No, you already told us that. Let's
go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away unnoticed.
One
What?
moment you're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
What is this? What? That is not sneaky at all. That is the opposite of sneaky. What is this? Ah. I wanted to be no, I wanted to be a thief, not a thug. Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both my hands to film? Ah. The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she?
Watch out!
Okay.
Everything goes dark.
Best policeman ever.
Back so soon.
I had an accident.
It was no accident. Those were disco moves from your spinal cord.
Disco
the spinal
moves.
cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
I don't know, that just comes off as a lazy effort. No, it's not a lazy effort. It's an effort, but it's not a lazy effort. There's more.
You are way cool. Cooler than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
I think the tiny apes have started screaming, yes.
Did one of these tiny apes have a pale green face?
Oh no, she thinks that she doesn't. She's now asking, what? I mean, she seems fine. She's talking. No, they weren't green though. No.
It's a joke, sweetie. I didn't actually think you saw the kind green ape of South Safra in a hostel in Martinez. That would be ridiculous. Are you okay?
We took some health damage. And now we're health critical.
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
I had to heal myself? I don't know. I'm not very okay.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
I guess she's an important character and we couldn't actually accidentally kill her. Which probably means she's a spy.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
What? Why would he react like we're literally... Our disco moves were too strong. They intimidated him.
The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there. And for
All right.
God's sake, watch out for yourself.
We reduced the damage by 30 by tripping over the old woman. I call that success.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Maybe far away.
In time or space?
In space.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Can I trace my way back?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Alright. Well, what did you think of my antics?
Yes?
Oh, you don't seem to have any problem with what happened? Okay, that's a bit spooky. Okay, lady, I'm sorry.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Wait, who's... Okay, this reaction speed thing is... I get to react to that? Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Okay. I'm no Sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Okay. I'm a bitter man. The years have taken their toll.
Take heart, officer. You're still a man in your prime. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
What? The Motley Crew? Who's the Motley? What? We're hiring her? How'd you like to roll with me? Sweeties needs money. Do sweeties get money? How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, ridding buckets of corpses, catching sequence killers. I do want that.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Oh, come on, look at him. He's like glasses wearing, but a lot worse.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
No. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Ah.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
No. 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
Come on. I'm very sorry I crashed into you.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
Yeah, what was that? Or the cafeteria manager is a bad man, a man without honor. No, she probably knows him. Yeah, what was that?
From where I was standing, it looked like you were about to pull out 2 guns, but drew out 2 birdies instead. Well, I'm glad you weren't injured.
Yes, yes. And Sweetie needs money. Do Sweeties get money? No, we're not gonna beg her for money.
Of course,
We
dear.
have some honor.
Good luck with your case.
Thief's honor. Alright, what did they say? Jesus Christ, we have so many mysteries. Sing karaoke. We need to find a sufficiently tragic tape. Memorize the lyrics, then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. Okay. Inspect the victim's body. Report your badge missing. The pissing competition. Who made the call reporting the crime? And call Sylvie. Pay for damages. Whirling in Rags is the name of the hostel, by the way. Do we have anything done? Yeah, we have some done. What is this? I could spend 6 hours to internalize the lonesome long way home. I don't know about the other ones here. Can't click on any of these, but we could do that. We're not gonna do that right now. We have a corpse to investigate. I think. Unless we... Man, why is our savoir-faire so bad? Because of our clothes. We need to change clothes. How are we gonna get 100 real? I stole one guy and it was 5. Oh, this is bad weather, man. This is bad weather. Okay. Snow. Okay, who are you?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
The place looks the part. There's graffitio everywhere, and the traffic jam behind you is completely unregulated.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Composure check. Does the yellow thing mean that it's from my yellow skill? Yeah, composure is one of my yellow skills. There's more to you than that.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
Yes, what are you doing here? She's selling drugs.
I'm working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done. Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Do we need directions?
Of course. Where to?
What is in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just
What's on the other side of the canal?
There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Alright, what's in the
harbor
east?
gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too. There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Pier? Buildings? Apartments? You should explore. Maybe scale a wall.
Scale a wall? What? Thanks, that's all for now.
No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Oh, can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She must be very diligent about the glove use, because her hands are clean and delicate.
Man. Lots of different insights. Yeah, I was just going to comment on the insights we're getting. We're like a creepy person. Like, oh, look at her hands. They're so clean and delicate. Ah, I'm gonna smell those gloves. I don't know, that wasn't written there. That was just my fantasy. Not that kind of fantasy. That. Oh well, I'm just gonna stop. Okay, what do we see here? Pigs go home. Ugh. That's your car? Jesus, that's one hell of a steampunk
Before
car.
you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Ah, you knew more about the world due to constant encyclopedia triggers. Yeah. Although, I don't know if I need to know a lot more right now. It's.
Vapor emanates from
But
the
I do
large
have
engine
encyclopedia
on the
checks.
back of the vehicle. It
I
hasn't
did pick
had time
3
to cool off
intelligence. Vapor emanates. So that was a red continue button, which probably means there was a possible red check. But the red checks we are really bad in. Maybe electrochemistry, which apparently is a physical thing. What is half-light? Fight or flight response, okay. Actually, fight or flight response? That sounds like what I wanted to do with reaction speed, but no, okay. Alright, and this blue means this is probably a blue check.
This must be the infernal machine, that toy from Oblivion.
Oh? So the noise of this car tore me from Oblivion, okay.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Alright, let's pick up the
The
radio
frequency
first.
tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in, dispatch, come in, dispatch. Come in, Delta 10, this is Firewalker, copy. That is so cheesy. No, we don't want to... Should I have gone full... if I had known, maybe I should have played the Drunken Savage. But we're not the Drunken Savage, we're trying to be sneaky. We're trying to actually pretend to be a cop, because we're not sure we're actually a cop. This is Officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow Saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the Lieutenant's default radio station is.
Oh, great. Who do we call? We call the 31st precinct.
Just a second, officer.
Alright. She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Oh no, this is me here. I work at the station.
10-4. What's your status? Over.
My status...
10-20. Over.
Can you repeat that?
10-18, 10-20. Over.
Why are all the policemen French? Please just talk like a human to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I'm entirely the financial assistant. I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
I can't find it anywhere.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Jean Viquemar. What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
Hey, at least they seem to know my voice, so I might actually be a police officer.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
I don't want Chester bad-mouthing me, because that is a ginger with the worst haircut imaginable. He doesn't get to bad-mouth me. If he bad-mouths me, we're gonna bully this guy later.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick Mullen? That's our name.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Alright, that's it, Chester. You going down. If I get the chance... You're on our shit list now.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Ah, goddammit, we're not Dick Mullen. Thanks, Encyclopedia Test.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, this is serious.
He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Viquemar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over.
Alright, we're gonna press this
He
point.
says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Authorities? Icon always makes me think of Zacharias. I'm not seeing it yet.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Viquemar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Mullen Dick. Wait. I wonder if I can get fake successes. Because there's such a thing as fake successes. Maybe we are Mullen.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Okay.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Well, this really doesn't sound...
What's going on?
At least it's one name for us.
Super Cop here lost his badge. He lost his what now?
Hey, Mac, you don't want to side with Chester, right?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Oh, they're laughing at me.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
Hit them with a comeback.
I found it from his mother's bed. Oh yes. Oh yes. That's why we skilled reaction speed. So we can do comebacks. No, we're not gonna... No, I don't want fail checks to show up. It's fine this way.
Negative, sir. Over.
You can hear...
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Why? What? Why was that a success? Couldn't have this. I wanted to fail this. I wanted to not know that I don't have my gun. I don't have my gun?
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Say nothing. A red check. This cannot be retried. Oh. Say nothing.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
You didn't give an end. Why? Ah.
10-9, come in, officer. Over.
No, remain silent with terror.
Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Alright,
The
we're ending
silence
this
is
call.
almost deafening after you flick off the switch, severing the connection.
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items.
Well, about that, if only we had some more testosterone. Daytime. Oh, I bet if you go full strength, you get to be like really a bully. That would have also been great. Well, we're a coward though. We don't have the comebacks. If we don't know what to say, we stay
Did we
silent.
need anything else here?
Yeah, let's pull up the radio again.
57, how may I assist you?
Let's talk to Sylvie.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Alright.
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhythm on your
Give
thighs.
it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Kim, you're too good of a man.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Sounds like she's a million miles away from here. This is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Why didn't you call? No, first, do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Oh, those thieves, those thieves.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Why didn't you call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
You should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
The Union would get angry, huh? Alright, alright. Looks... I'm glad I'm no longer a police officer.
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Alright, let's ask Kim about this.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Okay, we're gonna push on.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union. Internally.
Yeah, checks out.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Yeah, bully her.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
Her voice breaks. Should have used them. It's a little late for tears, isn't it? Should have used them to summon the police earlier. Now, we don't need to comfort her. She can be comforted by somebody else.
You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other end of the line until she almost drowns in static.
Okay, next question. You quit your job?
Why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Redirecting my anger. It is so true. You're not comfortable with discussing with... Look, I just rounded her up and she's still being like... She's still resisting. She's still resisting. I should have been meaner to her. No, we're pushing on this.
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
No. Get away from whom?
You know whom?
No, I don't know whom. Are you...
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know whom.
I just
She's
know
afraid
I have
of someone.
to take some time off right now.
Alright. Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
How did you first learn I'm a police officer?
You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody, and so does your badge. I don't need to hear about it anymore.
Wait, why am I telling her my badge is missing? Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Not my uniform too. God, I should really look into that. Kim doesn't have a uniform and he seems real to me. Not my uniform too.
Yes, you absolutely should. It's awful that you lost it.
Oh no, that damaged my morale to think that I need a uniform. Ugh. That was a fake thing probably and it damaged my morale. Have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Alright. And have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
He sounds beyond. Oh no! Oh no! Oh jeez. I'm glad we're playing as a thug because we've clearly been bad.
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
And what? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Ooh. I should have killed myself. No, we're not making suicide jokes here. Why would I threaten to kill myself? Uh-huh. Yes, but what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like, big bucks cannot lie, and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Really?
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Alright, alright.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
-1 made her cry earlier. Why does she seem angry?
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like God.
She's angry at Guard.
You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that.
Well, I was with you on the first part, but I'm not with you on the second
That's
part.
where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh no. Yeah, Garty is such a thug. Oh my god, not a spinster. Yeah, she's a woman, probably just playing hardball with the goods. Women are just transactional. I'm happy to help, but maybe I could do so without all this internalized misogyny. Oh my god, not a spinster.
My god. You have to intervene on behalf of Love. First, calm her down. Tell her you've got everything under control. And then go have a boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Oh no. Oh no, the options are all horrible. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful? Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control. Daddy is going to take you on his lap, little darling. Please, no, I don't want to say any of those things. No, I want to say the first thing. I've got everything under control.
No. What?
Oh, you and Guard, right? A little trouble under the sheets. Say no more, Papa's got this. Big Papa. Or the first one, I know, baby. I know, it's just that you've got that sweet woman-child thing that makes men go crazy. Especially a man like Guard. Big Papa's got this.
Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
Give the lieutenant a knowing wink.
What? What is it?
You'll see, you'll see.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Oh, we got ourselves a nice side quest. I'm enjoying myself way too much.
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to God now.
Yeah, we're gonna take it to Guard. Okay, let's not call whoever he has saved while he's around.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Alright, there's something in the
A metallic drawer
toolbox.
slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
What? That wasn't the misogyny option?
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Hand-cranked flashlight. Yeah, that
It's
sounds
robust,
useful.
weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Nice. A pry bar, always
The pry
good.
bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
And the rubber-handed chain
The
cutter.
handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Alright, let's run the
The white
fingers over the
suede
glove.
feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
Do I know how to operate this machine?
You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics.
Yeah, but does it mean I know?
After a while, you realize silence is your only answer. Do what you will with it.
Why do...
Of course it's only in your head. Of course. It is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back.
How are you, my friend?
The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering, I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner.
Where have you been? Heal yourself now.
Of the sea.
Ah.
So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the sea at all. It's right in front of you, well kept. Why did it say that? The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again.
Oh, we're gonna die soon.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch, labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now.
Rhetoric success. Okay, thanks.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Oh. Well. Do we ask him what it is? No, we're closing the door. We're proud. We're not gonna. We're still pretending that we know what's going on. All right, what do we have? We have some gloves. Oh, and they help with interfacing. Usually, thick gloves are bagged. Got some tools: chain cutters, pry bar, flashlight. Wait, can I put? Ah, we could be holding this. Okay. No, I already don't like that I have to equip things. Oh. Now those are some nice gloves. Keep searching for the caller, track down your badge, track down your gun, talk to guard. Okay, yeah, but first we're gonna round up guard. And we do have a pry bar now. Oh, and I can zoom. It's true. It is actually true. Also, hello, Regenschirm. Most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. I see. Oh, the cryptozoologist is now over there. Ah, we can jog with double click. Alright, guard, let's talk about this. I've seen something here at the Whirling Guard. I think I need to... So I talked to Sylvie. Wink.
God.
He does not look too pleased.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
Oh no! No, what are these options? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, God. But I don't want to lay that on him. Oh, God. I'm having... Okay. Number one. Turns out she's a whore who likes to ride the cock carousel. I should have indicated this for mature audiences. Oh, no. But I want to lay that on him is number two. And number three is I don't have anything else, like a back button, for example. I'm assuming if I choose either of these two, it's just gonna force me to do this. So, alright, guard.
Wonderful.
Wonderful, says Kim. Oh, Kim doesn't like us now.
It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel?
Oh, God. Oh, God. She rides the carousel until she's too old to ride. Then she settles down with a provider. Number 2, no time for lectures. The point is, you're losing at her nasty mind games. Sylvie's a total psycho. Just drill the inside of your mouth with your tongue? What are we doing? Alright. Alright. Wait, I thought we were... What are we even doing? My character card has a fitting expression. It is true, we are a misogynist. Alright, we're gonna tell him the hard truth here.
Does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
What else did she say about me?
What else do you need?
The pig? Oh god. 1, that was roughly it. 2, you don't want to know. 3, hey, he suddenly is also interested in us, huh? She said that she likes the carousel very much. So fun. The pig, the carousel of cockadoodles going merrily around. Oh. You don't want to know? No, that's not what she said. Why would we be saying that about her? That's pretty... Although... Okay, I mean... Oh god, we're not a good person. We tried for like 2 hours to be a good person, and now we are failing so hard at it. He realizes something. He's worried. I mean, I can use my real empathy. He's worried that she told us that he really... Well, we're pushing in with number 3.
He looks at you, spinning your arms, then leans on the corner and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
Oh, we defeated him. Give me the XP.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with a broken wing. On the morning she left.
Wait, what? You're actually opening up to me with this? Is this why misogyny persists? Because it works?
I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
He's opening up to me now?
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Oh, God. Okay, now on. Or, you know, maybe I broke... No, we're not telling him that. Yeah, man, signals. Mixed signals. This is classic carousel behavior. Broken bird feathers, not knowingly. This is all part of the mindfuck on the cock carousel. Okay, number 3. Here we go.
Huh. Cock carousel. I think I understand now. That's what they ride until, like, 39.
Oh no, we're turning guard. We're converting guard. Alright, guard. You're starting to learn. Oh no, I shouldn't say this. We're the most horrible person.
They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest.
Okay. We gained 10 XP, we leveled up with that, and we got some alcohol for free.
Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love.
I'm not sure your name should be Empathy, but okay. Alright. We got some... Oh! Oh, I could use this, but the problem is... I don't have morale to spare, but I can drink this 3 times. Wow. Amazing. Alright, what do you think?
Yes?
Kim? No. Alright, what about you? You're definitely
again,
not on the
sweetie.
carousel. No, we're not begging her for money. That is going in his notebook. Ah. I mean, the first woman I met here, I was assuming she was a prostitute, so at least I'm kind of staying in character, I guess. Alright, what do we have here? Bottles. Is that a mailbox?
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102. I have no idea what that is because I don't have the encyclopedia. Fuck you, mail delivery box, kick it. I hope that didn't hurt me because I can't heal myself.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
Oh no!
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
So I'm guessing this is bad.
Very, very bad. This
Try
is
to remain
the
conscious.
end bad.
Oh no, it died to the mailbox.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face.
Literally
Like you
kicking the
always thought
bucket.
you
Oh
would.
no.
You only see pain and fear.
Alright.
Cop
suffers final heart
A
attack.
detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Wait, what do you mean you didn't know there was a game over screen? Are you telling me you played this entire game without ever dying? How is that possible? What? Now I have to load a game? Jesus Christ, that was 10 minutes ago! Oh, well this is... Did we at least take all the items? Yeah, we did take all of that. Now we have to redo this again. Okay, don't like that. I don't like having to retry stuff. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving of persons in power. Okay. Being a nice cop. Okay, well...
Can I help you? God.
Sylvie...
Oh, Buddy.
Alright.
It is.
What? What does that mean, cock carousel? Does it mean you talked?
What else do you need? He looks at you.
She broke the... I should have known.
Or you broke the... Yes. The bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope.
Huh. Ride the cock carousel. Now, let me have...
And there we have it.
Alright, we get a new skill point. And we got the drinks. Maybe I should save way more often. You did have a you softlock yourself. Ooh. I hope I don't softlock myself. Alright, we can skill something. Nah, encyclopedia doesn't seem right. I mean, the savoir-faire seems like... That seems like a really good skill to have. We're gonna put one in savoir-faire. We don't need pens. Like, honestly, electrochemistry is a lost cause anyway. I'd rather have savoir-faire. The shoes, I don't know. We're gonna find some better pants eventually. Alright. I don't even know. Alright. Alright, let's not kick the mailbox, I guess. Or let's... Jesus Christ. This is so tough though, with 1 HP. Like, the dodge build clearly is not working.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Hello, Bird Bones 10. What is this game? It's an RPG. Yeah, I actually don't know much more about it. It's a role-playing game. Yeah, I mean, I had to take off the pants. They are not good stats.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Ah, we can use the bench to pass time. Okay, earthquake damage, huh? Anything else around? Oh, there are people we could talk to there. What is here? Higher tracks. Ancient fountain. Don't get mayonnaise on the measuring tape. Oh, they're playing Boule. So French.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Covers his mouth to hide a
I'll
burp.
be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hog René first.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Hand-eye coordination. 97% chance. Acting without hesitation. Grab the ball and show them how it's done.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
Let it go. Be the ball. What? What did we do?
Bordel de merde!
What? That's not how you play.
What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful. You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
Ah, it's pétanque. I love this bit. Oh, petanque. Oh, it was shot. I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Alright, we gotta fix this.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven, but men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us? Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with the
Cop
cops?
is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
You don't know
If I
anything.
knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do you know what created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery. Why what?
Why was that heavy? No, we know it was... No, is this a 50-year-old?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them
Oh,
to
he
their
didn't
knees.
like the...
We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Okay, I'm getting confused about the... who's on whose side here, but certainly somebody did have a suicide sex cult. I thought I'd bomb this place too, no. We know why they shot them. It's because it was the capital here. Oh well. Let's ask
Because
him.
this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Not thoughtfully.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
The coalition? That explains all the war
Damn
damage.
right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
The Union Socialists.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Commies just don't understand how money works. The coalition seems quite capable, actually.
They're not. And I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
Oh, he was a king. He's a king's man.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
Oh.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Okay, Guillaume is the king, but who was this Frisel?
Frisel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
What is a suzerain?
Suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
An extremely inadvisable strategy against automatic weapons. Be sure not to make the same mistake.
A legend? Oh, you threw the bull into the sea. Damn it! Why does everything I do reduce my checks? Ugh. Why is this game so difficult? My hand-eye coordination tells me that riding... I needed a challenging hand-eye coordination check to realize that it is extremely inadvisable to run cavalry into automatic weapons. Now we can try a composer check. What is it about this old shit that makes him stand so proud? Let's try.
As Rene turns from you to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Well, let's look at the sun.
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiant written below. A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle.
The medals that you get them for.
For bravery.
Not for raping women. For bravery.
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shat themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Saved the princeling?
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious. King Frisel thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
Well, he's a man of the royals, but he also thinks they're all idiots.
You can. It's very asinine.
Oh, my arts of warfare, huh?
He really despises that Drisson fellow.
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
Oh, Kim! He usually doesn't say anything.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Coron. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Must have been a bloodbath.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw. Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Okay, then what did you
I
do?
grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnaud, le fléau des chevaux.
Le fléau des chevaux. I mean, chevaux is knight? No. Is that horse? I don't know what le fléau. Yeah. Fléau? I don't know.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The Dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
This would never happen to Johnny Lawjaw. Point to your jaw. My jaw is tight. I've been through worse. Now we're not a bragger. Can't imagine living without my jaw. Yeah, we couldn't drink.
He didn't. I hoisted the prick on my back and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jealous freak convinced Frissel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood. Piece and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth. The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drisson. 2 days later that was. And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
You're just a little bit proud of René's heroic. It's men like René who made Revachol great once. All those heroics, and where is he now? You gotta play to win. Look after you first. Well, we're gonna poke off on those pride.
Sorry, officer, but you're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like René himself. Certainly not to me. How did you find the story to be, officer?
Oh, now he's pressing me for my own opinion. You gotta play to win. Yeah, we're a thief. You gotta play to win.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't end this out for anyone with a service record. Oh no, you have to get shot repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand.
This René Arnault fellow, he's a goody two shoes.
Because he was a goddamn dandy. Had no business leading men or even being on the battlefield. All he was related. That's it. Royal blood alone doesn't make army commanders. He was a stupid kid, only interested in horses, hairstyles, and man-loving. And 782 Royal Carabineers are dead because of his incompetence.
Thanks for the story, René.
There were many such stories in those days. Many such men too. True Eversholians. Men with backbone.
Oh, yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please, bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
That's a good conceptualization. But we really don't have the drama skill for this. -2, you threw the bull in the sea. We did throw... He's still salty about that one, huh? No, we're a thief. We're not good at this kind of thing. Alright. Can you tell me anything?
I
should
really
say.
outdone myself.
Ah, that
This
was an
is
autosave.
divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Oh, that's rude.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Ah, let's bully him to give him us a bite of his
I'm
sandwich.
sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
The only one you have.
The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well made and abundant in components. The author sure knew their craft. In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato peeking from below. And is that mayonnaise?
Don't be a dick, Gaston. There's plenty for everyone.
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
Please, friend, let's just share it.
Fuck off! It's mine!
Okay, we learned a little bit about Gaston
A
here.
glimmer of respect flashes in René's eyes.
A glimmer of respect?
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. Wow, René. Uh-huh. Interesting interaction
When the
between these two.
dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? We are a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
No, we're not gonna rhetoric 14 him.
Let me think. I heard
Tell us about the
someone
dead man.
was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Come on, you must have heard something.
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Yeah, but if you just tell me you're not gossiping... But now you're claiming, oh... I would tell you if I knew.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of union prick he can't even speak properly.
Yes, Rene, tell him.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, Rene? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard. Evrard Clare. Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Oh, he was a teacher.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Like a cracking marble statue. And not cracking in a positive sense, I assume.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Are you a union member?
In many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things.
Oh, I don't like this Gaston.
And the older debarders all know me.
We really should get his sandwich. He's a union member.
Oh, yes.
So you're not an actual member?
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
Alright, what are these little things?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a
He's
way
the propagandist for the socialists. Oh my god.
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yes, René, I agree. I had figured that already.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Alright, we really need to try to get that sandwich, even if it's a very low chance.
A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time to get political.
Oh no, it's a failure. Okay. I'm already tripping knee-deep in politics, baby. What is political?
This right here is political.
Alright, let's try this. 1. This city is going to shit. Sooner or later some foreign anarchist is gonna steal your sandwich. That's a fact. Or, your blood sandwich, pointed, is a tool of the oppressors, designed to keep the proletariat docile. These options seem awfully fascist or communist. What if I don't want to say them? No, we're gonna point at the blood sandwich.
What oppressors?
I am not going to listen to this comic connery.
Huh?
Gaston doesn't understand the situation. Let me ask you, comrade, did you make the sandwich yourself? Look, comrade, the overabundance the sandwich embodies is inherently evil.
I really don't understand how my sandwich could...
He starts, but falls silent. I don't either, but wouldn't you rather eat a sandwich free of the bourgeois guilt baggage?
I would rather just have this one, officer. It's really good.
Tell this lost comrade what the people's sandwich would be like.
The
It's
people's
still
sandwich.
The essence of the working man in a sandwich.
But imagine a sandwich absolutely minimal in design, sleek, efficient, simple. But imagine a sandwich covered entirely in fine metal dust, From an industrial plant. Yeah.
That sounds horrible. You really don't know your way around the kitchen, officer. Food and politics don't mix.
Locked. Okay. Put skill points in the rhetoric to open this white check. Well, let's ask about
Sure,
Union
officer.
again. No, nothing there.
No.
Bye for now. Alright, let's save and save often. Actually, quick save. Alright, what else do we have? We should really look at that corpse. It's getting late in the day here. What's we got here? There's something down there. Potato cellar. Okay. Alright, let's interact with the mailbox again. Let's not kick
This
it.
Postlavanto, a faint sticker on the side reads, RC.
At the box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Mail collection box, you should man the fuck up.
The mailbox does not know how to man up. It is an inanimate object.
Alright, we're leaving this mailbox. Bottles, we could pick them up with a bag. What do we have here? What's the street name? Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B. What do we have here? An intercom?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Alright, we don't need to call random people. We're not that desperate yet. Although they might have noticed something. Also, there's definitely a way onto that. What are you doing here? Human being decomposed. There's some boys staring here. Boys, what are you doing here?
Kuno's got this.
Kuno, you can't be older than
If there
12.
ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Like a Kremlin. Okay, Kuno's my brother.
Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
A moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno S and Kuno.
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Oh no. Wait, that one is censored? What? I'm confused. The rest was fine, but that word is bad? I feel offended. That just means cigarette. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh?
Oh,
Show me
I
what
think
you
if
got.
it's yellow, it actually means we succeeded at check.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Oh, that doesn't really tell me a lot, huh? Basketball player. You kids often play in this
Right,
yard?
pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
Talk about something
Yeah,
else.
whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
What do you know about a body?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Like a cock. Quickly, huh? Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
He could have just said he doesn't know.
He could have just said he doesn't know. You could have just said you don't know.
Kuno knows shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
The popo phone. Nice.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it
You
happening.
heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, where did you go
I
then?
don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Have you seen anyone suspicious
Just a couple
around?
of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Alright.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Okay, that is still censored. Alright, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno pig?
Is that some kind of gang name?
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magier, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Watch out, Kuno, he's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
He's got the Kuno.
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Just answer the question.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across marshes. I feel like we're about to die.
Nip it in the bud before it gets completely out of hand. Right on his cheek. Just a light tap to scare him a little. It won't kill him.
Who put you
know
up to
what?
this?
Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend.
He hawks a loogie on the ground. Did guard Kim, did you do this? Did guard? Yeah, it was guard.
Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno!
What is this sick charade? 12-year-old Nikki?
No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
Alright. Just a light tap. We can't equip... Can't equip the crowbar to help him with just a light tap. It's a bad
Look.
idea.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno?
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
The people-wearing asshole.
Meaning, there's been a change in some kind of evil clockwork. There will be consequences.
Figure out what's going on with this kid. Legendary empathy. No. Why can't we? No, we want to steal his stuff. Let's discuss the
about
topic.
it. You're
No.
testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost!
I have more
Yeah.
questions.
The kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno
Okay, we're
doesn't
leaving.
fucking care.
Alright. What do we have here? A light above descending. The letter R wears a crown. What else do we have? Is that like a trash can?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. Just a trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
How do we get that
You could
lock?
try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okay. Okay, let's look at the corpse.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Nah, we're turning away. Okay, what do we do now? It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man to go up. Right, Kuno, we need your help.
Fuck does Kuno care?
No.
Kuno doesn't.
Okay, well, what about the other kid? You kid.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You there, behind the
You don't want
fence.
to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
A trivial success.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
So it's a girl. Interesting.
Alright, it's a girl.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Murder was the case they gave me.
Only the top of her head remains.
I'll die
Okay.
before I squeal.
What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. That was completely useless.
I'll die before I.
Alright, what else do we have? We have something here. Herbs in the greenhouse, yeah, we knew that from the gardener. Some money. Magnesium. Well, at least we can heal that thing. Bucket. Sound of melting snow dripping off the roof is strange.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at it?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull the panels
There
aside.
it is. You see a shabby little door.
Okay. Don't die. Alright.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
I mean, we haven't even gotten down the poor fella from up there, but okay. You say so, Kim. Oh no, let's make a real save. Let's first... No, we can't... Okay, no, we're not going all the way there. Sleeping heals all your health and morale. Oh, nice. Why are we going into a random shack? Oh. What do we have here? Bone yellow powder. Money. Get out of the way or get fucked up. Okay, I got a pig. Elysium supplements. Not a lot in here. Oh, what will we find here on the roof? Okay. Okay, apparently we can go up there. Scorer is going to collapse soon. Be careful. Okay, we're going to... Don't run. We're not gonna run. We're gonna find a postcard for Grand Kurun. My bag, I don't remember. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story building line the hillside like sarcophagi. An ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39 the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Lovely. Oh, is this some money? It's not a lot of money, but it's a little bit of money. Can we go up here? Ah, we can. Ah, from health. Okay, we're now safer. We can even go up here. Interesting. More money. Who leaves money on a roof? Can we do anything else? It's just like... it's just... I don't even know what we're doing here, but...
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
It's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Savoir-faire challenging. Go for the cloak, jump over the ledge. That's why we skilled savoir-faire, right? Although we could increase our chances. You really think this cloak is mine?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2-meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
What exactly are we doing?
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. I thought that was our intention.
What? That was our intention? I have no idea that that was our intention.
Or it could be that we are just exploring.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them.
A big crane.
But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
Not right now, because I'm gonna unequip my shoes, so I have more savoir-faire.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible
and then with 83% chance.
Caught on the railing.
There we go.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
Continue the voyage through the salty air.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
I didn't know the harbor was
With your
closed.
feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Okay, well, let's... Ooh, now that's a good item. Where are you? We're gonna equip that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the trench coat. It's not long enough to be a trench coat. It actually looks kind of like a dress from behind. What does it give us? Shivers. Yeah, it's giving me shivers, certainly. Alright, what about this door? Oh! We can just go in this door? Oh! Hey! Where are we and what is this? Giant ass print. Okay. It's the radio.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Why would I don't even know who I would want to call. Coffee machine. Drawers. What is
On
in the
second
file cabin?
glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Oh, this is the Union? Man, Kim, you know a lot of things.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Oh yeah, let's browse through the
Hundreds
folders.
of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock, are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything
It's
interesting?
hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Okay, let's force ourselves.
Look how blurry all
Nope.
the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing. Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all shapes start melting into each other. Sure.
Is that what you're doing with those photos over there?
Yes.
Right. This is probably not relevant to our case. After all, we're not investigating an accounting mystery.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data and the same material. You already
Oh,
went
no,
through
I
all the
already did
drawers.
that.
Slides shut smoothly.
Well, we're not learning the mystery of the drawer. What else do we have? A book? Oh, what is this? Postcard. From magnesium. Sunglasses, huh? Now that's disco. Now that's disco. And we even have our official police trench coat. If you're not intimidated by us, I don't know. Use the interact button in inventory to inspect the book. Oh, there's an interact button. Let's see. Oh no, it's just here. Huh. Interact.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it.
Why Friesel?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Flip through the pages.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text,
who likes reading?
Interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. No advertisements, you notice. So who's funding this radical commentary?
I wonder if our friend Gaston wrote
After
this.
rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns.
Whoa.
Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Let's read the editor's note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism.
Uh-huh.
But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers.
That seems like a very a very bad way.
Perhaps they've overestimated the market demand for this kind of commentary.
I agree.
So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Whisper, you might think this is a communist magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
Oh, this is the Debarders Union. Kim, you know so
You
much.
flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Alright, what's international developments?
This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bear wrestling. Flip back to that.
Alright, yeah, I agree. Let's see about this bear
It
wrestling.
seems to be part of a new public fitness initiative in the People's Republic of Samara, SRV, devised and promoted by none other than President Kanajinsky himself.
Kanajinsky?
According to this extremely credulous account, Uncle Sport,
extremely
as
credulous.
he's affectionately known to his people, has recently decreed bear wrestling the national sport of the SRV.
No, I want to know more about this bear wrestling.
Of course not. The article makes plain that this is man on bear, or in some cases, woman on bear competition. 2 competitors,
Long-standing
1 ring,
ingredients.
5 rounds, or until incapacitation.
Wait, 5 rounds? How do they stop the bear in between rounds?
According to the SRV's Ministry of Information, the program has been a tremendous success. Public support stands at 87%, and youth obesity and alcoholism rates are down 12% and 7% respectively.
I guess it's hard to fight the bear if you're drunk.
Precisely. For too long, drink has been a scourge to the working class, and President Kanajinsky is deeply committed to supplying the people with more wholesome entertainments.
Kim, do you think there's any chance our case will take us to the SRV?
The Samaran People's Republic? No, I should expect not. Why do you ask?
I was thinking it might be fun to partake in the bear
I
fight.
suppose that would be something to see.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Alright,
It
Kunst
takes
und
a
Kultur.
moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture.
I knew that. I can read
As you
German.
leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
Read the profile of CS.
This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer.
What is... Oh, her interviewer. So CS is a female artist. Ah. Did the lady we live with have a name that starts with C? I don't remember. It's not Sylvia, though. Sylvia is S.
The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing.
MCs are motor
If you
carriages.
don't follow it, you only ever hear about the ludicrous sponsorships and obscene death toll.
Alright, what do these communists have to say about Tip Top?
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more
Maybe
colourful
me a real
drivers.
German? Oh, he'd pay my registration fee block. I'd want to see that.
Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature
Oh, that
about all
cost
the
a lot of
politically
time.
problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée.
What's wrong with Tip
Where
Top?
to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
But the bear fighting is okay. What's wrong with a good
And
motor
that
crash?
precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real racers that you're really watching for.
I'm really just in it for the
You see,
violence.
one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tournée is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
Kim, did you know that Tip-Top Tournée is actually an orgiastic ritual of capitalistic destruction?
I can safely say the thought had never crossed my mind, Detective.
I wonder what else is really just a metaphor for life under capitalism.
I'm sure most things are, if the young men who wrote this article are to be believed. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table
Alright,
of contents
local
unfolds
concerns.
before you.
It's probably the
Unsurprisingly,
only thing.
much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbour red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta.
Him is a motorhead, yeah.
Finally, there's a brief article by the writer,
G. Martin Gaston,
accusing the owner of the Cape Side apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid the rent.
Gaston, here you are.
Ah, this must be Gaston's handiwork.
Damn communists should have killed a lot of them when they had the chance. If it weren't for the wild pines, all those moochers would be out of a job. I don't know who the wild pines are. That's a bit non sequitur. The wild pines haven't even been mentioned. Ah well, that's the problem with these kind of open role-playing games. You can end up a little bit out of order with what you learn. Charging rent just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous. Wouldn't it be better if labor and capital could reach some reasonable accommodation? Why should I care? This doesn't have anything. Yeah. Evicting communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent. Yeah, we don't like the communists.
One of the editorials proclaims that the more the forces of reaction attempt to crush the body, the more defiant the spirit of communism becomes. You flip back to the front of the magazine.
Alright, let's put it away. Oh, that was a lot here. Alright, let's look. What else do we have? Member of the board. Okay. Demand democracy. A Dewey typewriter. Alright.
The already familiar code, the machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let your muscle memory dial a random number. Sure.
It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the
Damn
air.
it. Is this what we need to know to get the sandwich? Maybe.
Undoubtedly, no.
I might try
Sure,
this again later.
Why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing.
Ugh. Alright, some fat guy sitting here. Can we go out this side? This door is locked. Cannot be open without a pass card, huh? You do have a pass card though, right? Ah, well, it's a shift card. Alright, we also, speaking of shifts, we have to find the end of this shift. I was not planning to play this long, but it speaks for me being absorbed in the world, I guess, that I can't stop right now. We're gonna have to find a good ending point in the next 10 minutes or so. Police work is tough. Takes breaks, talk to strangers. Okay, well, quick save. I don't know. You said we wanted to be here. Let's take a look down there. Well, that's where we came out. Yeah, that is where we came out. What else do we have here? Collecting rainwater. Wild Pines. I assume Wild Pines is the name of the dock company or something. Commodore Red and Potent Pilsner. Cigarettes. What else do we have here?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
He is the night's watchman.
Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Ugh.
You need to rest. Your body is aching. Getting in here has taken something out of you. Have a seat.
I'm gonna look
If
around.
you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
You didn't tell me we're illegally here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Which king
Looks
is
like
it?
the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
No, we're not stealing his picture. Okay, we need to know about
It's a
it.
black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
Yeah, I couldn't finish the sentence
Why
without
did you take
reconsidering
a
that.
picture of René?
Oh, I'm gonna ask him about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
That's a side quest. Interesting. Sure, let's
The
rest.
chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Search for a little something something to help you out.
The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date.
Read the side effects. No, we take the
You
painkillers.
take the painkillers. They are yours now.
Alright.
You stand and exit the booth.
Oh, that's a lot of painkillers we have. Alright, can we go down here? No. Can we go up here? No. Right machines and quiescence. Oh, I didn't get that the perspective was this. Okay. Forest on this. Why are we in the docks now? No, no, no. That's not. I wanted to go over. I guess this isn't connected. Can I go here? No, I cannot go there. Alright, what else is here? Can we go here? Future belongs to Measurehead, she says. I don't even know who she is. What else do we have here?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
I mean, I want to get back to the murder, but...
Marche. On. Arrête. Off.
Well, I don't want to move anything right now, so... I got a bit sidetracked by getting... Look, I was getting my coat. Come on, you can't fault me for getting my own coat. Balsam, yes. What do we have here? Money, huh? What else is this? Health. Can we climb up? No. Balsams means whale fjord. Well, isn't that something? Shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The Grange machines are sleeping. Yes. We know. There's a... No work to organize the yard below. Grab what we can. There's something that smells like blood. What? Alright, how do we break this open, huh? Alright. Now we completely look like a cop and not like a thief. Because we're a cop, we're not a thief. Not a thief. I'm not a... Who are you? Oh boy. Let's talk to you. Let's quick save.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard. Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What are scabs? I don't think I'm a scab.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
That's probably another word for cop.
Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then, too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Why does he look like a saint? Was that there before? Did I just miss it until now? What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Okay, let's look at it.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Red is so much prettier than drab and green.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I hate to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
What trouble did they get
Oh,
into?
I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
Alright, those Titus people, they sound interesting. Really? Did they kill someone?
I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
Alright, do your work
Yes,
here.
yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those douce sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
So who is this?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
So Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting.
Yes. You're doing a great job, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright. Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
What's the leader of the
Oh, you want
Dockworkers
Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Oh, they must be really old. What? I thought Edward and Edgar must be younger because the Gaston fellow was like their school teacher, but huh.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye now.
Is this his office? Oh, I think I dropped some frames there. I don't know why. Ah, probably while saving. I should stop, but I can't stop, so... What's in here? I want to feel like I achieved anything, really, other than blatant misogynism. Lukewarm coffee. Pellets. Alright. Taxidermy fish. That is a fat man.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply, with a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Leave without comment. Oof. Are you in charge of the dock workers? Well, we don't have a lot of questions. Huh?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's
Dubois?
good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his giant chair.
I'm Everett Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
Lieutenant Love.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
Oh, Esprit de Corps tells me what Kim is thinking.
Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Yeah, that might be our name, Inland Empire. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Yeah, esprit de corps, group morale, yeah. Alright, let's take a
Excellent,
seat.
Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. We try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Oh, that's what RCM means. What? Why am I taking health damage?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
I'm dying to the I should have just died. That would have fucked this fat walrus over. Huh? What happens if I die in his chair?
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
A novelty check.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You
What, 25? No. We take it. No, we need more. 25 is not enough. That's not papering over the things I committed. Is my eyesight hurting me? No. We're not good. We're not saying anything.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
Yeah, thanks. No, it's cool. You've got into...
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Ah!
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Alright, how does he know?
I know everything, Harry. Right
Harry?
now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Yeah, this guy is really trying to kill me.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
-2, the chair is killed. What? I mean, composure is a dexterity check. We have to at least try.
Who does this guy think you are? Ronnie the Rookie? You ain't worried about no lost gun, or unpaid bill, or forgotten name. You're the bad cop. You're probably more corrupt than him.
Sink deep into the folding chair, smile and cross your hands behind your back. What skill do you think you need to ignore the chair? It was something physical, right? We can look it up. Pain threshold. Yeah. We're sinking with that folding chair. We're smiling and crossing your hands behind your back.
The fat man does the same, sinking deeper into his chair. than one would think is physically possible. He seems to be enjoying your little display. Good. Now lean in with some corruption.
Listen, Everett, pal, we both know what makes the wheels of the world turn. Oh, refuse to sit at all. I don't actually know. Oh, could I have refused to sit? Yeah, but I wanted to get paid by him. Why would I refuse to sit?
That we do, Harry. Let them say what they will about you and me. We're both born fighters.
This fight I could have used a bit more comfortable chair.
I do want you to feel at home, Harry, truly. But you'll have to excuse the humble accommodations.
That's it. Now kick back and add a final flourish for dignity.
For dignity. Thanks for your hospitality. Feel free to visit me down at the station anytime. This is a worm's lair and we both know why I'm here. To help grow your horde. I'm not saying I'm corrupt. I'm rational. I mean, yeah. Let's say... I don't actually know I don't even know what we're saying with any of these answers. Are we saying these sarcastically? Feel free to visit me. This one, first one just feels so vanilla. Alright, we're a thief. Maybe he can give us more money. He's the first guy who actually has money for us.
You strike me as a reasonable man, Harry. I like that in a lawman. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? What can Everett Clare do for you?
I think we'd like to ask you a few questions. Don't you think so, Detective?
The lieutenant looks quite fed up with the situation.
Somehow you managed to get yourself out of this one. Now quick, keep the momentum up. Ask questions.
We got yourself out of what? I got myself out of what? Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? No. I didn't even know I didn't even know that I couldn't get in. I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I was saying nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Let's play hardball.
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
What? Kim, what are you doing? You're ruining this.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me.
Oh, I'm never asking
and
Kim
leave it
again.
Unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
Yeah.
Keep it cool, baby boy. You can use this. Groove with this. Play along. Let him throw his weight around. And when he throws it too much, and you've got him off guard, that's when you trip him up.
Why don't you just open it
Harry,
yourself?
I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
As long as it's not Renee, we're doing it. What do you mean by a weasel?
Loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
Yeah, the extraordinary physique from someone dying from kicking a mailbox.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Alright, we'll accept the task.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
He licks his fingers.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Let's talk about my lost
Yes,
gun.
your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
I don't care. Does it mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun
Damn
back?
it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Ah, he has our gun. Man, this guy is like, he knows how to solve problems. Alright. I don't really want to ask about my name. Why did you call me Mr.
Of
Dubois?
course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's really my name.
God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
What do you mean it's true? I told nobody about this. I was trying to keep this a secret.
I think the odds of that are very low.
My memory's fine, I'm just testing
So
you.
good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
I read the shipping folders before. A drama chick. Ugh, we don't have a good drama skill. Well, let's have a look.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
Harry, I just know the things that matter to our friendship, and I want you to feel free to ask me about those things.
Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
Okay. Do I have kids or... No, I have an ex-wife, I know that.
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
No, I don't.
That's why I like you, Harry. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses, and you, my friend, you are one of the all-time greats.
What is my full
It's
name?
Harry. Harry Dubois.
Alright, I can work with
And
that.
I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you?
We learned our name. That feels like a good endpoint. Well, so once we're out of this office, we're gonna end the stream. What kind of cop does it say I am?
Well, Harry, it looks like you like to party. Hard. And you like disco music. I guess you're a disco cop.
I do like me some
Harry,
disco.
sometimes I think we're so similar it frightens me. I too love regular, normal music.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Where did you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
Yeah, let's talk of other matters.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me. Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
My body's gonna break down any moment now. Probably pushed it to the limit.
You did look like you were gonna collapse and die when I told you about your lost gun.
He saw through me.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Alright, we're going to leave you, but we come
Wait.
back later.
You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great. Wouldn't want to get stuck in
Here,
it.
you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Alright. So, we talked to this nice Everett fella. Come on, can we please go out? Oh, we have to go through there, huh? Is that like a stair? Ah, it's like an upstairs part. He's really living in containers. This must be cold in winter. Revachol is pronounced Revachol. Oranje is pronounced Oranje. Glacier is pronounced Glacier. Oh, I guess there's going to be 3 cities that we're visiting? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna save. It's day 1. Honestly, what did we achieve? I don't know. How close are we to level up? Oh, it's... Not that close, honestly. So, it was nice for you to all tune in. We're gonna continue this the next time I stream. And it's not gonna be that long, I hope, because I want to continue. It's actually quite fun. So, verdict after the first stream is... No, I mean, I wouldn't say it has gripped me extremely. It's kind of funny and quirky right now. It's interesting enough that I want to continue for now. Although things got a bit wacky with out of order stuff a little bit at the end there. And it's very Western RPG. But that's just a genre, isn't it? I'll see you all some other time.